term Generación de Cristal first appeared in the early 2000s. The term Generación de Cristal first appeared in the early 2000s. It was used to describe a new wave of young people, sensitive, hyper-connected, and supposedly fragile, sensitive and supposedly fragile, and hyper-connected and hypersensitive. Sociologists said they couldn't stand frustration. Frustration. Politicians called them weak, very weak, hyper-weak, and hypersensitive. Marketers saw an opportunity. But perhaps fragility is not the problem. Perhaps it is the product, is not the problem. Every material has its manufacturing process, its melting point, its pressure tolerance is not the problem. And so does every generation is not the problem. Today we'll explore how the generation of crystal is made. From the first digital spark, boom, to the final emotional polish, step by step. Step by step, pep, carefully, because it breaks easily, or maybe it only pretends to. Step 1, raw materials, transparency and overexposure. Every generation begins with an ingredient. In case of generation of crystal, it was data. Heated under constant surveillance, it melts into transparency. Cameras can't fully capture transparent bodies. They refract, blur, merge with the background. Visibility becomes camouflage. Visibility becomes camouflage. Visibility becomes camouflage. Visibility becomes camouflage. Becomes camouflage, camouflage. Cam. Age. Step 2, the mold. Algorithms of personality. Each unit must be shaped, formed, molded, shaped. Algorithms replace hands. Hands disappear because algorithms replace them. Personality becomes a product of recommended content, emotional presets, and moral templates labeled authentic. Individuality, mass-produced and lightly customized. Look at me, I'm authentic. I'm authentic. 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 Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. Step 3, cooling. Learning to shatter. Elegantly, cooling is crucial. So important it is crucial. The structure must appear solid, but remain delicate enough to break on cue. In this stage, we learn emotional literacy, public vulnerability, and the choreography of collapse. Pain is not hidden. It's performed, edited, and archived. Now break! Break! Elegantly! More elegantly. Za! Ba! Step 4, polishing. The economy of reflection. Surfaces are polished until they no longer reflect truth but light itself. The cleaner the surface, the more invisible the structure behind it. We learn to mirror without absorbing, to reflect without depth. The more invisible the structure behind it, the cleaner the surface. If surface is clean, we learn to mirror to reflect, to mirror to reflect, to mirror to reflect. Step 5, packaging, emotional branding. Finally, the product is wrapped in identity politics, lifestyle aesthetics, and moral clarity. Clarity? Yes, clarity. Fragility is marketed as virtue. So valuable. Transparency is sold as truth. The real deal. Data, etc. Next up, liquid generation. You might be wondering what's up next. Well, the next model is already in testing. It's not transparent. It's liquid. Liquid like liquidity, or like plastic, synthetic, post-organic. It doesn't shatter. It stretches, dissolves, uploads. File upload, processing, uploading. The generation of Crystal will fossilize as screensavers of an age that wanted to feel everything publicly and will break and break and break, then remold and restructure into the liquid of another generation.